Talk about the Trump trade that we've been talking about. Donald Trump's media company had continued to lose money in the September quarter, and this as revenue just about trickled in during the months ahead of the election.
Now, Trump Media and Technology Group reported net sales of slightly more than $1 million and a net loss of $19.2 million. Now, the Truth Social's parent firm has lost over $363 million so far in 2024. And that is a significant increase from $49 million from just a year ago compared to the same period last year. Sales dropped to $2.6 million, down from $3.4 million.
Now, the social media firm had a market value of $7.4 billion as of Tuesday's closing. And the stock, in fact, it recovered from an 8% post-market drop to increase 1% in the overnight trading as well. Like a usual session for the choppy stock, the high volatility continued here.
The stock tied to Trump's seesawed on Tuesday. At one point, the media stock surged nearly 16% before giving up its gains to end the day in the red. This comes after the stock surged 20% this week. The volatility in the stock is a direct reflection of how investors predict the presidential race to be on a knife's edge. Trump media stock has been notoriously volatile, with prices quadrupling over 5 weeks before dropping 41% last week. Analysts note that these swings have little to do with the company's fundamentals, but instead reflect market sentiment around Trump's election odds. Bitcoin rallied to a new record high as the top token surged past $75,000 for the first time ever in Asia trading on Wednesday.
Now, Bitcoin added over 10% to its biggest rise in a week overnight. This comes as traders across the world watch the results trickle in and brace for potentially pronounced market volatility as well.
Well, the presidential election pits Donald Trump, a digital asset advocate, against Kamala Harris, the vice president, during a government assault on the industry. Bitcoin surged over 10% to above $75,000, marking a new all-time high, breaching its near $74,000 record set in March earlier this year. The rally comes a day after the top token reversed losses since Friday. Bitcoin's 3.1% gain through Tuesday was its biggest advance since October 29th. For the month so far, Bitcoin is up nearly 30%.
And for the year, the crypto is up over 80%. The original crypto surpassed its March record set during the euphoria that allowed and followed January's launch of US spot Bitcoin exchange traded funds. Bitcoin has rallied more than 80% this year, outpacing traditional assets such as global stocks and gold. The crypto industry's massive campaign finance war chest allowed it to rise to the highest political echelons in light of Trump's endorsement of digital assets during his campaign. Some see Bitcoin as a so-called Trump trade, which has gained traction on Wednesday.
Frederick Collins, Chief Executive Officer and founder of crypto data platform Velodata, told Bloomberg this, I quote here, "It has to be because the early numbers are looking good for Trump." Collins then said, "Bitcoin is one of the top instruments for trading the election tonight. In my opinion, it's relatively liquid and very tied to the outcome." He also added, "So it's pretty safe to assume any increases in price are tied to increases in Trump's prospects of winning, quote unquote."